are you?
Men was written and directed by Alex Garland, and this is his follow-up to both Ex Machina and Annihilation, and is about a woman who is struggling with her ex-husband's suicide. So she decides to go on a solo vacation where she encounters some very creepy men, and they all look alike. This is from A24, and again, it's another A24 horror movie, so you know there's going to be levels of what is happening. And you know, this doesn't disappoint with that at all. This movie its pacing is very, very slow, but it works in that way. It definitely gives you the mystery of like why is she grieving so much about this? Why is she kind of feeling this way? Why is she deciding to just go on a solo vacation instead of spending time with family? So she's kind of clearing her head. Why are like all these men? Why do they all look alike? Why do they act this way? You know, so there's this building mystery, and then once it gets towards the end, it's like that was weird, and that pretty much gave you nothing. But what I've noticed a lot with A24's, not just horror movies, but movies in general, they're not so A plus B equals C or so cut and dry. Like they're not going to give you a full story. So like there's like going to be like little things missing. So you have to piece them out together. You're going to have to pay attention, which I like those kinds of movies. And Men is definitely in that category. This was just weird. This was just really weird. It starts building up, and then it's like, what is happening? And then towards the third act, it just gets crazy, and it's like, once the credits roll, it's like, what did I just watch? What did I just experience? And it kind of makes you rethink of like everything you watched up to that point, which is, you know, a good thing depending on where you stand on movies. But yeah, if you don't like so cut and dry movies, then you would like this. If you like just absolutely just weird, like WTF stuff, this movie has it. And another thing too is that with this and Alec Garland's other movies, they're a bit hard to explain, because there's multiple things that make you go like, maybe going this way, maybe going this way. So they're definitely stuff where you have to watch them and make up your own mind. You can't just go online and read about it and just go like, oh, I immediately think it's like this. Because there's other ways that you can look at it and go like, yeah, maybe it's this way. So this was a really, really weird movie. The acting was very good, especially from Rory Kinnear, who is Tenna in Daniel Craig's Bond movies. He's really creepy in this movie. And he plays multiple parts too, so it's kind of like, all right, you look fine, you're not fine, you're super not fine. Yeah, he's really good in this movie. So yeah, just like the acting was really good. Cinematography was really well done too. It just everything was just weird. And you were kind of confused as it was going along, because you're kind of thinking like, is this all in her head or is something else happening? And I'm not going to say anything because you have to see it for yourself, because there's only so much I can say. But you know, so it makes you question like, is this supernatural? Is this truly happening? Is it all in her head? Like, is this village like cursed? Like, what is this? And then towards the end, you're just so weirded out that you're like, what just happened? Like, I saw this in the theaters, and I was the only one in there. Much like when I saw X, another really good A24 movie that came out this year. With this one, when I walked out of the theater, my face was like, what was that? And as I was just kind of walking to the car, I was just like kind of thinking to myself, like, what was that? Where with like X, it was way more cut and dry. But with this, it was like, what was that? Like, what am I, what am I thinking about? Like, am I questioning everything that just happened? So, uh, that's one reason why you should check out this movie. I really enjoyed this movie. I give it great. It depends on where you stand with like A plus B equals C movies or weird stuff. So you just have to see this and make up your own mind. So yeah, that's my review for Men. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the review, great. Let me know what other entertainment stuff you want to check out, and I'll see you next time.